Of all of the male Hollywood celebrity faces, they usually fall within square jaw masculine looking face like Brad Pitt and other square faces, or the other side of this new generation of such faces like Timothy Chalamet and Tom Holland's, where they look good but not overpowering. And then once in a while, we get a striking face with both overpowering feminine and masculine features that make them stand out from the rest. And of these faces that we'll be analyzing today is everyone's favorite Cillian Murphy, or the most known as Thomas Shelby. We'll be measuring his facial features to understand what makes him look so unique. If you want to support the channel and get your own face analysis with personalized look max and advice, link will be down in the description. I also created my own blog where I share about all things looks and look maxing related at nerofacerating.com. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Like any previous facial analysis we did, we start from the jaw and work our way up. From the side profile, his ramus got good length with a visible gonian, resulting in the jaw to look bulky and masculine from the side profile. The mandible is straight and well projected with the hyoid skin hugging it tight, which goes to show you that his body fat levels are very low. The chin is also well projected, it lines up with his nasal bridge, which is desirable. His gonio angle, which means the angle the ramus makes with the body of the mandible, his is around 114 degrees, which is a very masculine and aggressive ratio to have. And this aggressiveness does not stop once we move on to the frontal profile. The bigonial width measured from gonian to gonian is great, which means his jaw is very wide. His chin is actually roundish, which protects his face from looking very angular, like a low polygon PlayStation 1 model, which again makes him stand out. When it comes to the frontal symmetry, it is also very good. The right side of the jaw is bigger than the left one, but you won't notice it unless you split the face into halves. His chin to philtrum ratio is average at best around 1 to 2 or 1 to 1.9. The desired ratio is around 1 to 2.5, but if he had that ratio, his lower third would become too prominent, throwing his face out of proportions. Let's move on to the midface. The midface ratio is perfect, around 1 to 1. We use this ratio to measure how compact the features are. The cheekbones are higher set, but they don't look like it. I will discuss why in the eye section. They are also horizontally grown, which pulls the skin, combined with him being very lean gives him that sought after hollow cheekbones look. The nose width to face width ratio is good, around 1 to 3.7, a good ratio to have, and the nose size is also decent for his face. The nasolabial angle still falls within the masculine range, around 93 degrees. The nose is straight, but its projection is more feminine than masculine, and we can also see that his maxilla is forwardly grown and not flat, which is desirable because it shows of a good facial projection. Now, his eye area is what makes his face interesting. It is good but feminine, which creates an interesting mix. In terms of spacing, they are one eye width apart from each other, which is perfect. Their canthal tilt is positive, which is also good. The upper eyelid exposure is high, which is supposed to be a major flaw, and for some it is, but for Cillian here, they are pulled back tight so he does not look tired or sleepy. But they do harm his eyes from the side profile, even though they are deeper set, they look bugged out a bit. This alongside his large round orbits and the full dark eyelashes resulted in the feminine almond eye shape. The icy blue eye color do make them stand out. The eyebrows are above average in fullness, but a bit light in color, and they do sit a bit close to the eyes, which is good. Their tilt is slightly positive, which is also good, and the brow ridge does also protrude, which is also good. Now that we analyzed the three major parts of the face, let's take a look at some other ratios we can measure. If we split the face into thirds, we can see that his lower third is the largest, which goes to show you how prominent and masculine his jaw is. The lips are full with good symmetry, although it would be better in my opinion if the upper lip was just a tiny bit thinner. But again, this is why his face looks so striking. The skull and ears are well shaped with good proportions. And splitting the face into facial fifths also show great proportions. The FWHR, or his facial width to height ratio, is also good, around 1.75, almost a highly aggressive ratio. So what makes Cillian's face so striking? Well, it's the mix of a very strong and aggressive masculine features, mainly the jaw and a good midface to back it up, mixed in with highly feminine eye area, creating a good mix. He's easily a high H or H+, which is a very high score because the human chin is scientifically impossible. But that's just my opinion. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know down in the comment section. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated, and like usual, catch you guys in the next one.